The pass interference rule.
Yeah.
All right. What should the audience know going into this season about this new rule?
I mean, that I think it's going to slow down the football game. That's what I think they should know. I mean, ultimately, again, it was a shame what happened in the NFC Championship game. We all get that. I mean, it was, borderline criminal what happened to the Saints and everything. But it was one time in 53 years, okay? And we've changed the scope of the game. We're going to have a lot of these moments where, let's go back and look. Ooh, there was some hand fighting. I don't know what's going to happen. So to me, that's the biggest thing. I don't know if there's any, underlying factor that this is going to be an unintended consequence other than I think it'll slow the game down and it's going to bore me. And it did last night a few times. And we're going to see this all through the preseason because I think the coaches are going to be very aggressive throwing flags to kind of see how it's handled by the referees and what they can and can't get away with after the replay.
All right, let's look at both sides of the ball here. Yeah. If you're a defensive coordinator,
right,
what are you telling your defensive backs with this new rule?
I'm telling them to be aggressive early. I think that's the biggest thing. And I think that's the one thing you hear from just some friends of mine because they're going to just test the limits. Are we going to throw a flag every play? What are we going to do here? What can you get away with? The other thing is if I'm a defensive coach, I really want to get a good feel from DBs, things like that with the offensive pick plays. Now, to me, offensive pass interference is something, if it happens 10 times, it's only called once. And I think that's where it could be a dramatically different year here all the time. When you just talk about pick plays with receivers, right? The good offenses that do it. The rule is you can do it within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. When you watch film and break it down, it happens at 3 and 4 yards, way too much. So that is a big thing I think to look forward for because I think defensive coaches are going to tell their DBs, hey, let me know if they're doing a lot of these pick plays and I can be on top of it and keep an eye on it. Two, I think offensive pass interference on those 50-50 balls, more times or not, when we watch and we go, oh, that was a great catch, they do get away with a push or something that the defense doesn't get away when they do the same type of thing.
But what do you think if you're a wide receiver, how do you take advantage of this?
I don't know if there's anything that I can look at to go, I'm going to take advantage of this.
Because I would welcome contact. If I'm a wide receiver, right, I want you to knock me over. I'd get in your way because you're going to be overly aggressive. I want to make you pay for that over-aggression.
Yeah, well, okay. All right, so you're saying in what way, though, to make you pay in that over-aggression? So what, they run them over? You're just saying then I want...
going for a ball.
So are you afraid we're going to see NBA soccer style, maybe even flops a little bit?
Yes.
I think that's a good point, Dan. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I haven't thought about that a whole lot, but you're right. You're onto something there.
Yeah, and it feels like that we didn't need to get to this point, in my opinion.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
And I still go back to... If you have an all-star group calling this,
right,
and I think you're more nervous. Let's say we don't work together, but then we're in a big moment. Are you going to say, hey, you made a mistake here?
The dumbest thing going on in the NFL right now. Don't give me all-star crews, right, with different guys that haven't worked together. I should rephrase that. Don't give me all-star referees and then put together a crew. Give me the best crews. That's what we should have in the playoffs. Here's the crew that graded out the best, and they're going to do it. Again, I'm with you there too. There's going to be more communication. They're going to figure out how the game's being played, and
I think that somebody would have said to that official, hey, we
messed that up.
Yeah, we need to look at that. I think let's huddle. And I think that they could have corrected that in the moment if it was a regular team. And maybe I'm giving that regular team the familiarity with each other, and ego doesn't factor in. Because this is about we're the best.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to correct me?
Right. No, I know. And then you don't know the guy either, and there's no personal relationship there. I'm with you. I think that's a very valid point, too. You're on fire here today, big guy.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.